Now let's talk about Gabby and my good friend Lizzo. Lizzo works with my trainer, a friend of mine, Harley Pasternak. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people it's like telemarketer callers, like on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when it's actually unhealthy. Yes. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and vogue, which is not. Let's just, or if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually clinically unhealthy, and for people to promote that, it's demonic.
Welcome back to another episode of, whoa, I'm sorry, I didn't even, say hi to you first. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of The Bridge Reacts. I am your host, Marcus. Thank you so much for stopping by for another episode to talk about, how we can actually make sure that we have great, strong nuclear families, or, just families together, less divorce rates, better community, better working class, and that only equivalates to us having great family structures, people getting along, it's what it's all about. All positive here. We want to see people happy and together, Today's topic, we are talking about glorifying obesity. It is a big problem not only for us as Black people in our community, but of course for Americans, right? We have over 100 million Americans, Black or white, who are obese. Here's the statistic here. 14.7 million children actually are being affected by obesity as well, which equivalates to a whopping $147 billion. And that's a B, billion dollars. There's an actual problem and someone's benefiting from it, while a lot of other people aren't, if you get my drift. A great example of this, we are talking about recent events and a case of Lizzo, actually. And let me start this off too. It's gonna be a long intro, I'm sorry, but I had to put the disclaimer. This is not coming from a place of hate. Once again, we actually want to better our people, ourselves, and this is affecting our women. It really is. The average Black woman in America, approximately 187 pounds. That is overweight, because a lot of y'all are typically 5'2" to 5'5", 5'6" or so. For that height and that weight, you are obese, and that does lead to these diseases that we do not want to see our sisters suffering from if we really care about you, right? So today's video, we are looking at Abba and Preach, a great channel on YouTube, this platform you're looking at me now on. Please check out their videos, their content, and if you like our content as well, subscribe, hit that like button, the notification bell, so you are notified every time we drop another gem or fatphobic video, whatever you want to call it. But here is the video and the content.
Whenever you hear something, oh, how could she? Just know it's not even the tip of the iceberg. What you're hearing, this is mild. And this is the real up part, is that a lot of people want to get booked for future work, so they just keep their mouth shut about how disgusting and dirty that industry is. Yeah, Lizzo getting exposed of body shaming, forcing women to put things inside of them.
She's not getting exposed. She's getting sued.
Okay, she getting sued.
I'm like, damn, this is a big deal. I was always gonna be a career musician. I just didn't know I was gonna be this.
Damn, I thought Entertainment Tonight was gonna do a compilation.
Was that the lawsuit? I haven't watched the whole. I watched like a few minutes of this clip, to be honest. Some of the video. I didn't notice the first time I watched it. That was actually the lawsuits. She kind of spread out. That was a good edit.
Her saying big. This is a big deal. I knew I was going to make it. I didn't know I was going to be making this big. It's like I thought it was going to be a lot of those, but thankfully there were. I can do her the way she did her dancers, okay? I don't mind.
ET obtained the 38-page lawsuit filed today. Among the claims, Lizzo, who is known for embracing body positivity, weight shamed the day.
And here's the thing. So the synopsis of this, if you don't already know, she apparently, allegedly, was body shaming and creating an unprofessional and dangerous work environment, potentially with sprinkle a little bit of sexual harassment for her workers or her backstage dancers, right? We have 3 individuals who came out against her and said, hey, she's doing these terrible things. She's not who she pretends to be. It's creating a terrible work environment. She even tried to get someone to eat a banana out of one of the sex workers' vagina, and was really trying to shame and guilt that person. Like, a lot of just really wild stuff. You'll see how I try to kind of correlate this with my message towards the end, but we're just gonna go through it right now. Sorry for talking.
Dancers.
When I was a little girl,
That was a long time ago. Her being a little girl was a long time ago.
Why are you body shaming her, man? If a motherfucker body shames, then I'm a body shamed.
No, honestly, I was gonna do it regardless. I'm a piece of shit. But hey, you know what I mean? I just hate these body positivity people. I'm not gonna lie.
all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
Let's check this out. The two, like, Lizzo is actually not ugly. Her face, like, she is actually a pretty black woman. Seriously, like, she really is. Like, if she did not, like, I know a lot of people say what I'm about to say probably still sound like an asshole somehow, but you know, it is what it is. Can't please everybody. If she did lose a decent amount of weight, or if she wasn't the weight she is now, imagine how many people would check for Lizzo, right? I bet even Drake would have pulled up, you know, because he was trying to, you know, virtual signal and have that one chick on his music video with 21 Savage. It's not like she doesn't have all the money, right? It's a beautiful, amazing, nice $20 million home or something like that. Nice. Freaking money, right? So she can afford it. I wonder why she doesn't lose the weight. Maybe because she started a whole brand of body positivity and making sure that, you know, fat acceptance. And now if she loses weight, guess what happens? You're no longer a part of that cult anymore. So you get ostracized for losing weight. Marcus, you're getting ahead of yourself. Hold on. Bring it in.
Hey, guess what? You want to know the funniest part? You know who's suing her? Other big bitches.
No, all biggie.
They're all big. Yeah.
No.
All of her dancers are big.
They're all big.
The dancers are big.
I know because I Googled it.
Oh, wait. No.
Because I want to see who she fat shame.
Here's the elephant in the room.
They're other big girls.
I thought she was skinny shaming them.
No, they're big girls.
Fat. She's fat, yeah, because all the dancers are big.
Yeah. And people expect me to be petty. I'm not. Let's just keep going.
Grammy winner who has not yet responded to claims is also accused of pressuring dancers to touch nude performers, unjust firings, and an excruciating 12-hour rehearsal where there was so much fear of getting laid off, one dancer soiled her pants. 2 of the women were featured on Lizzo's Emmy.
12-hour audition sounds inhumane. I'm letting you know right now, this is not the most abnormal thing
That's
I've heard.
a standard.
Women were featured on Lizzo's Emmy-winning reality show. Watch out for the big girls.
Like a month ago, I was in my room, sad, unemployed, doing online school. Now I'm here on the freaking main stage at Treasure Island with Lizzo.
Very important to me that, of course, the show goes well, but that everybody is safe and healthy on this tour.
Yeah, allegedly she made these people touch toys that were coming out of nude performers. You know, she called them all sorts of names based on their weight, said they wouldn't cut it. If people spoke out, she would go through her manager to fire people. Being alleged in terms of how she fat shamed folks was kind of wild. And a lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people feel some way because Lizzo was a symbol of body positivity, that big girls can make it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing here. Like, not only, like, I'm gonna kind of tie it in a little bit because I'm like, once again, I'm not trying to make these videos that long. Glorifying obesity, because once again, the body positivity movement has been around for a while. She didn't start it. Lizzo, in a sense, glorified it more, right? Because she is a black woman. She has this big personality. She is an individual who you want to like, you want to root for. And I did at first too, for sure. And it just kind of just started going down and down because of all the jargon, man. Like, but most people, not even men, but most people would look at being overweight as an unhealthy quality, an unhealthy relationship with food, right? Anything that is unhealthy does ding your attractiveness. That is a fact, especially if it comes down to the other person is probably more than likely going to have to take care of you a lot sooner than they should have, or even the children. Like, you're putting a burden on your future family more than likely too if you are continuing to live this lifestyle, these unhealthy habits. And you have individuals like her in the media glorifying this. And you don't see nothing wrong with that, but you see something wrong with what I'm saying, right? It's just weird to me.
Hey, it's fucked up what the patriarchy does.
Yo, chill, preach. You know, chalk it up, put it on the patriarchy, because everything is on the patriarchy.
Useful context, not this.
No,
one.
they don't.
This is useful.
No, they don't.
I feel so down. I worked so hard. It's fatphobic. And it's racist and it's hurtful.
It's so funny to hear her cry about this. Okay.
What do you call fat phobia? What do you classify it as specifically? Because we can put the definition somewhere up on the screen, right? But like truly obese or morbidly obese, you're not scared of them. If anything, you're worried about how they are going around and advocating that everyone else should be okay with being like this. And yeah, if anything, that's fearful because it can affect other people. What would you call the fat phobia part? Because I'm sure there might be someone who's watching this a detractor, and that's okay. I invite everyone to this channel. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm willing to learn. I literally made this so I can learn more and then pass over the right information. That's literally what I did this for. I don't have any kind of degrees or accolades for this. I'm just asking questions and talking about things that I feel like I am right about, and you can argue or debate in a very concise, conversive way in the comment section, right?
Just two separate incidents involving a banana.
Yeah, they wanted to eat a banana out of ex-worker.
Yeah, that was nude.
JJ.
So she made her employees who were dancers try to eat the banana and okay, keep going.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's career ending at all. I think if she's talented, she's gonna put out bangers and they're still gonna sell, because the truth is, people don't really care about fat people. All right. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if my artist got accused of fat shaming, I'd still buy his records, even if he fat shamed everybody on the planet. Don't really care. And that's just the truth. And I think most people, even irrespective of what she represents, I think it might hurt her brand opportunities. But as far as her touring and her fame,
I'll be real with you. If Drake said a fat joke about like Lizzo or somebody else, I'm still copping the newest tape. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, even if you wrote a whole verse, like, I don't know, like body positivity. I'm over here sitting with Lizo. I'm the CO, and you know me. I'm an owl when the wind go and the money in the window. And Lizzo's fat.
All the people that are following her are very disappointed.
they're on the lowest end of the totem pole when it comes to artistic rights, compensation, workplace benefits.
So I'm going to kind of end it a little bit short because a lot of this is not really talking about what we're talking about here today. And I got to go to the gym, to be honest with you. What pros would being overweight give you in a relationship? Unless, I mean, I guess your partner's fetishizing that. But like, if your partner's fetishizing it, they're helping you feed in to your unhealthy habits, then that person's wrong too. But like, what benefit does being overweight give you? I'm overweight. That's why I said I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. What about being overweight, especially morbidly obese? What does that benefit? So I can tell you a lot of cons. Once again, we already talked about $147 billion in healthcare. So you know you're gonna be paying a pretty penny just to keep your fat ass alive, first and foremost. Know that your loved ones and people who actually care about you and want to see you live a long, lavish life of just smiles, opportunities, ups and downs with possibly your children, grandchildren, or just people around you that actually care about you. How many morbidly obese individuals who are Lizzo's size or so, how many advocates do you see past their 50s? How many of them do you see? Or do you see them actually going through a lot of health problems? You see them actually having to amputate limbs. You see them actually having to have someone go to them and take care of them to rub certain things around their folds so they don't get moldy and they get infections. There is a problem. That is my whole point of this, and it will affect the family. It will affect your husband, how he perceives you. It will affect your children. Can you even help them anymore? Can you even like go to work unless your man goes to work all the time? Then are you still able to maybe help the children? If they have to help you because you can't walk around and you can't really function the way you should, or you have a lot of health issues, there is just something wrong with this. And for anyone to ignore and not acknowledge that is wrong. And if I'm fat phobic, then that's okay. I'll take the blame. Whatever, it is what it is. I do genuinely care about our people and our ladies. That's real, right? Thank you so much for watching another episode of The Bridge Reacts, and just let me know if you think what I think, if you have the same views, if you view that I am just someone who is just negative and just saying things out my ass, whatever. Cool. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell too to know every time we drop another video, and you guys have a nice one. See you in the next video.